Hey everybody, it's Chris Murray from Child Care Marketing Solutions coming to you with another weekly video strategy. And this week I want to talk to you about something that we've talked about at our Child Care Success Academy Platinum meetings, which is your exit strategy. My good friend Kathy Ligon at SSG Advisors helps people sell their child care centers and buy more centers when they're ready to. And her advice is that you have to keep in mind there's 4 key factors in valuation, right? So you want to look at the current valuation of your child care business and think about where you want it to be when it's time for you to sell and exit the business, right? And start thinking a little bit more strategically about this and understanding the factors that go into selling your child care program for top dollar. Okay, so here are the 4 valuation factors that many buyers are looking at. And this is what's going to influence what your company is valued at, okay? First of all is your financials, right? No surprise there. Your financial statement, your profit and loss statement. And your numbers need to be accurate and up to date. So one is, I'll just write your P&L, otherwise known as your financial statement, okay? Number 1 factor, are you profitable? What is your EBITDA number, which is earnings before interest, taxes, and depreciation and amortization? How's that for a mouthful? Your P&L, your profit, your EBITDA, right? What is that? Let's just write down that fun acronym. Crazy, confusing acronyms today. So, you know, you got to have your numbers. You have to have this information at your fingertips. You should have it every month following the prior month so that you can be managing what's going on in your cost structure, okay? Where are your costs sneaking up and you need to stay on top of those food costs or those labor costs. And so good financial management is number 1 key for when you're thinking about exit strategy, but also just a best practice for being a small business owner. Number 2 is your rates. What are you charging relative to the other competitors in your marketplace? Are you at the top? Are you the most expensive? Are you the lowest priced? Or are you somewhere in the middle? And that will determine your valuation. Okay, so how are you charging for what you do? And the more you charge, the higher your value, right? So the higher value that is perceived. Sometimes it's real value, sometimes it's perceived value in the marketplace. But your brand, if you are at the top of your market, your brand has the most cachet, it has the most value. So that is going to get you typically a higher valuation. Number 3 is your enrollment versus capacity, right? Enrollment. And I'll just write versus capacity there. So where are you? Are you at 60%? Are you at 85%? Are you at 100% with a waiting list? Where are you? Do you know the sweet spot? I'll reveal it to you right now. It is between 70 and 75%. Is a sweet spot for buyers. Buyers want a little bit of upside if they can. Now, if you are a, super profitable cash machine in your business, you're at 100% with a waiting list, that will give many buyers that peace of mind, especially because you can charge the highest rate typically if you're at that place. So that will also help your valuation. For some buyers, because they just love to have that waiting list, that peace of mind. But for many, they want to see the 75–80% enrollment so that they can get that upside potential, right? So they're going to pay a little bit less for your business, but then they're going to be able to go in and market it and try to get it full, okay? And then finally, market trends. What is going on in both your specific market or your state or your county and in the real estate market and the business buying market overall? So if it was 2008, 2009, you definitely would not get as high of a valuation as you will here in 2014. And from what I hear from my friends Kathy and Danny in this business and elsewhere, 2014 has been a gangbuster for childcare sales. So if you're getting ready to sell, thinking about exiting, this might be the time for you. You might want to try to focus on, let's try to sell and put this thing on the market in spring of 2015. What do we need to do to get the top valuation or the valuation that we think will be reasonably great for us to get. And what are the homework assignments that we need to do? We need to dust off this P&L, make sure it's accurate, make sure that our cost structures are good in terms of ratios. What is our labor cost as a percent of sales, and is it in line with benchmarks? So a good child care broker will help you figure that all out. That's what they do. So your P&L, you got to make sure that your rates are in line with your market, get your enrollment up before you're ready to sell, or at least to that 70-75% sweet spot, and then make sure that you are leveraging and taking advantage of top market trends. Okay, so those are all things for you to think about, and I hope this has been highly instructive for you as you think about your exit strategy or your growth strategy. And you can always use a professional like Kathy over at SSG Advisors or my buddy Danny Morris down in Florida. You can always use those professionals, and they're both, by the way, coming to the Child Care Success Summit in Las Vegas at the Luxor at the end of October. By the time you watch this video, we probably will be full, but we might be able to squeeze you in, so you can contact us if you really want to come and meet Kathy and Danny and hear them both speak. It's going to be awesome. And you're going to learn a lot more detail behind this and how to get your financial statement really scrubbed and ready for managing for future growth or for selling your business. All right? This has been Chris Murray with another weekly success video from childcare-marketing.com. And do me a favor, we got two things here. If you like this video and you got a lot of value out of it, please like us on Facebook at facebook.com/childcarebusiness, or forward this to a friend who may not be on our mailing list, and we'll really appreciate that. All right, and the last thing for you to do is go out and give 3 hugs today to your staff or to your parents or just to some kids. Enjoy the hugs. We'll see you later, everybody. Take care. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.